Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. This video is going to be going up Saturday, but right now it is Friday. It is the 26th of January 2024. But again, this video will be going up at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Alright, might as well get right into this topic. Look at her. And there's all the chickies all chilling. It's a freaking muddy mess right through that whole area. All right, so crisis at the Texas border. Let's talk about that, guys. Let's talk about what's going on down in Texas and how it. And then I don't know if you guys saw the video. There was a video. Okay, so first we'll address this video. Hot mic. Biden didn't realize the hot mic was on, and he said, "We can't stop." I'm paraphrasing. I don't know exactly how he said it, but basically what he said is they did not want to stop the inflow of basically fighting age men coming into the country, and that I don't get whatsoever at all. I'm very upset with Abbott for closing off, Texas the way that he has in the whole situation, and then the Supreme Court sides with the government by, okay, so we'll kind of backtrack a little bit here with everything. You have Abbott has been saying there's a crisis at the southern border for some time, asking the government to do something about it, which they have done nothing about it. They just have let them come on in, made it easier for these people to get in here, and so there's a huge issue with that. So that's the first problem. So then Abbott says, all right, well, since you're not going to do anything about it, meaning the federal government, we will locally do something about it. And they put up 30 miles of concertina wire, and they're patrolling it to stem the flow of these folks coming in here, right? Which I think is he should be applauded for. There is a way you come into this country legally. You don't just come in and get your free pass and get your free benefits and, jump on the system and have the rest of us that have worked our entire lives pay for that. I have an issue with that, okay? So then they, it all went to court and all this type of stuff, and the Supreme Court sided with the government, Biden administration, I should say, and said, that federal agents can go in there and they can cut down the wire and blah, blah, blah. So Abbott countered with, saying that basically the government's not doing their job protecting the country. So there's this huge standoff going on right now in Texas. Several states, thank goodness West Virginia is one of them, are standing behind Abbott, and we are supporting Abbott, okay? Some states are also sending National Guard troops down to Texas to help with patrolling and, to help secure the border, which is fantastic, all right? We have an epidemic here, folks, and our government is allowing it to happen, and they want it to happen, and I don't understand that thinking. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. That they are all for what is going on at our southern border. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. And, I don't know any person, realistically, that is in their right mind that would say that there's not a problem at the southern border, that something needs to be done, needed to be done more than 2.5 years ago. As soon as he got into office, people started flooding in here in record numbers, and they've been continuing to do so throughout the course of his entire administration. And, and then when Abbott was shipping these people by bus to Martha's Vineyard, which I thought was hilarious, sending them to, New York City and Chicago and all these sanctuary cities, well, he was like, you want them, you can have them. And now they're all complaining, and this is a problem, and we can't take any more, and blah 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 blah, right? But whose fault is it? It's this administration's fault. That's the reality of this situation. Trump was not allowing it; he was building the wall. As soon as Biden got in office, he stopped them from building the wall. So, like I said, I don't understand that mindset. If you love the country, and you want to protect the country, you just don't let everybody and their brother come in here not knowing what kind of people that they are. You're going to ask them 5 questions, and I am sure they're all very truthful with their answers, right? Or perhaps maybe they've been coached ahead of time and said, these are the answers that you say when people ask you these questions. I wonder if that might be something that was going on. So, you know, the whole thing is insane. Absolutely insane. So, but what are you going to do? It's what we're dealing with. It's what's going on right now, and it's why things need to change, because they're not protecting this country, and Governor Abbott is 100% correct. And like I said, again, I personally applaud him for what he is doing, standing up and saying no more, or no mas, right? So, you know, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I want to hear what you think. Do you think that we have a crisis at the southern border? Do you think we are being invaded? Do you believe that it's okay for all these men to come in here, not with women and not with children, fighting age men, coming into the country in droves, a lot of them from China, right? And I'm sure there's no problem there. I'm sure, you know, all these, you know, Middle Eastern and people like that, that I'm sure they all just love America and can't wait to be part of our system and our society. So, and I hope you catch the sarcasm in that, because there's a lot, okay? So, I don't know, like I said, folks, it's very concerning. And, you know, the fact that it's in the forefront now, and that it's the big talk of everything with what's going on, I really, truly don't get why they just continue to let things go the way they've been going. Absolutely nuts. But what are you going to do? Like I said, we sit back, and do we do something about it, or do you put the same people back in and let them continue to destroy the country? Because that's what's happening. That, in my opinion, okay, I'm just giving you my opinion. This is nothing good is going to come from this. Nothing. So, anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here. I do want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear what you have to say, what you think. You know, should the federal government come in there and be allowed to cut that wire? Does Texas have a right to protect themselves? I believe they have the right to protect themselves and their citizenry in Texas. And when the federal government is not doing what they should be doing, then people have to stand up. So anyhow, remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.